Hey everyone, in today's video we are diving into a super demanded topic, especially in the software engineering, that is Python Backend Engineering. So if you are super passionate about Python, if you love building robust system, and if you are dreaming of working with global companies, then this video is for you. So in this video I will cover essential skills to be a backend developer, especially in Python. I will provide a clear roadmap and the skill set you need to work with global companies. First, let's talk about what a backend engineer does. So backend engineers are the backbone of any website, web application or any complex system. They work on designing backend system including the database, API logic, server side things. So everything that happens behind the scene and that make a system, a website or any application or mobile app fully operational. Work on APIs, work on cloud services, build various scripts, so they ensure performance, security and scalability of the software system. So think of like this: the front end is the face of website or any web application or mobile app, and the back end is what that makes the thing operational or fully functional. So company like Google, Instagram and Spotify, they rely on Python for their backend systems. Let's talk about what exactly do companies need, what they are looking for in a backend software engineer. They look for a mix of technical and soft skills. So first is Python fundamentals. Obviously, a deep understanding of Python is required. We are talking about data structures, algorithms, object-oriented programming, and Python best practices. You need to write clean, efficient, and maintainable code. Then there is another thing, backend frameworks. So knowing Python is just the start. You will need to master at least one popular backend framework like Django, Flask, FastAPI are the big players in Python ecosystem. So another most important thing is database. Backend is all about data, processing data, storing data, manipulating data, analyzing data, and presenting them to the user. You need to be compatible with both SQL and NoSQL database systems. For example, for SQL you have MySQL, Postgres, and for NoSQL you have MongoDB. So you need to be very good with handling both SQL and NoSQL based database. You need to understand database design, querying and optimizing is crucial. Another thing is API and RESTful service. So companies, various software rely heavily on microservice based architecture. So they depend on APIs to connect to different services. You need to know how to design, how to build, and how to consume the RESTful APIs. Another thing you need to know about is cloud technologies. Most of the companies and their products are operated through the cloud. Platform like Google Cloud, Azure, AWS is a major plus in your backend role. Think service like EC2, S3, serverless functions, and containerization with Docker and Kubernetes. Another important thing is version control. Git is a popular collaboration tool. You have heard of GitHub, right? So this is another important tool for collaboration, for tracking the version control of code. So company look over if you have a good version control skill or not. You need to know little bit about front-end system as well. Although your main work is on backend, but you also need to be a bit familiar with front-end technologies so that you can have a good communication and good understanding what the front-end developers are waiting or asking for you. Another main important thing for backend engineers is testing and test-driven development. So you need to be able to write test code like unit test, integration test, end-to-end test, so that your code is free from bug and fully functional and also maintainable. Test cases ensure that your code is reliable and has very good quality. Last but not the least, another important thing is soft skill. Mainly we software developer have very less communication skill, but we also need to develop this type of communication skills. We need to be a team player. We need to be able to communicate properly with the project manager, with the senior or junior teammates in a team. So having a very good communication skills is very critical to get hired in remote companies. So having a very good communication skill is very important. Okay, skills are important, but how do you get there? So let's talk about step by step how you can be a successful backend engineer. First, start with the Python fundamentals. So be very good in Python, understand each and everything about Python and its libraries. In today's world, you can learn everything from internet. Many resources are available on internet, YouTube. There are many learning platforms like Udemy, Code Academy, Coursera, so you can learn from there. Then as I already said, you need to learn a backend framework so you can design a backend application or any microservices. The popular frameworks in Python are Django, Flask or FastAPI that allows you to design backend, and then start learning database. So as I said, SQL and NoSQL, be very good on those database system as well. Learn how to design a database, how to design a optimized database, how to write very good query, optimized query, understand about APIs and REST APIs. So basically many software applications use microservice based architecture. So you need to know how to design REST API, how to design API systems for the backend. Then explore on the cloud technologies like AWS, Google, Azure. They provide many free trial as well so that you can learn and test your projects. So build your projects. This is the very important thing. You need to start building projects. Either you can start from very small or anything. Just start it. Create as many projects as you can. Like create any backend system, any like CRUD system or any management system or any e-commerce backend, anything. So start writing or start creating projects on the backend. Try to contribute to the open source. The open source ecosystem is very large. So contributing to open source project is a great way to learn from experienced developers and improve your skills and build your resume. So try to network and try to join the meetups. Attend meetups, join online communities and connect with other developers on LinkedIn. Networking can open doors to opportunities and provide valuable insights. Then once you get all these things done, then you can start applying for the jobs. You can start looking for the companies that are hiring Python backend developers. Create your good resume, show your project, show your skill set and start applying and start your interview. Let me tell you some additional thing that will help you to excel your job application process or to be a backend developer in a company. Learn the fundamentals. Don't just look for syntax of any programming language or framework. Look over the fundamentals, understand the foundation. For example, how can you properly manage resource in software application? For example, how can you prevent the deadlock condition? How can you properly handle any exception? So think on those things as well. Patience and practice is the key. Keep practicing every day, learn coding, learn different frameworks and keep on coding every day. And also stay updated with the latest technology. You know the tech world is changing every day. Like you will get many new things every day if you see over the internet. So try to get updated with the latest technologies, latest framework, latest trends, for example AI. Just stay updated about those things. And also try to be a problem solver. So problem solving is the very important skill in the backend development roles. Backend engineering is all about solving complex problems. Practice your problem solving skill every day through coding or any real projects. And try to improve your communication skills. Communication skills involves writing skill, speaking skill, your teamwork skills. So try to improve those skills as well. And also try to use test driven development. What happens is you need to write your code and you also need to write the test case for your code so that you will maintain the code quality and also bug free code. And be patient and persistent. Getting the backend engineering role in remote companies takes some time. So you need to make yourself a valuable, full of skill set, and then you can start applying. So here are some mistakes that people often ignore while learning for backend engineering role or while applying for the backend engineering. You need to not focus only on Python. Most of the people just focus on Python or any programming language and they just work on that. You need to look over all over the backend technologies as I explained earlier in this video. So not just look on Python. So everything, for example, you need to know about message queuing system, you need to know about distributed processing, threadings, you need to know about like skills to how to deploy your backend code. So you need to excel on those things as well. And also make sure you have a very good GitHub profile and LinkedIn profile as well. So there are many websites available from where you can apply the job to the international market. For example, Top Total, Remote OK, People Per Hour, We Work Remotely, Upwork, and so on. Becoming a Python backend engineer takes time and dedication. So you need to be patient with it and you will be able to achieve that. At Enlightensoft, we offer training on Python Software Engineer backend to enhance your backend skill set and help you apply in international and local companies. Our code stack is on Python. So if you are able to do good on the training program, we will also hire you for intern and also job as well in our company. You can contact our team to enroll today for the Python Backend Software Engineer course. So if you found this video helpful, give thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and let me know in the comment what else would you like to know more about, and see you in the next video.